Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with a plan with me in my Aura Style Cloud Planner using the Aura Style A5 wide inserts, the ones I use every week for my memory planning. I am memory planning the week of my friend Jessica's birthday, so for this week I decided to use the Part of Your World kit, which is an Ariel inspired art set that is exclusive to our shop, so you won't find that art anywhere else. I did decide to use silver foil this week. I pulled in some magical items and a heart bottom washi because Jessica loves love. And then also some, I think I just did regular confetti items just because I thought it looked kind of basic, but also kind of reminded me of like little like water bubbles. So I thought that this turned out really cute. And I think the silver really pops against the rest of the colors in the kit. So I think it turned out perfect, and I decided to skip using the other fashion options because Jessica actually right now has red hair. She actually texted me, or actually I think she sent a video. I don't remember even what the video was because I just was so distracted by what was going on. I think it was she was getting her hair done by one of my best friend Bree. She actually drives to go see Bree in Pennsylvania because Bree does hair, and Bree's like literally the best. I'm so jealous that Jessica has like the option to drive and get her hair done by her. But she was like talking about something like, hey, and then on the background I saw Bree like putting color on Jessica's hair and it was like red, and I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, and then she sent me a gif of Ron Weasley, and I was like, no, you're not. Bree would not. And Bree's like, I have so much anxiety right now, you don't even know. But they colored her hair red, which I was like, what even? But it looks cute. So Jessica also has like a personal Instagram. So if you just followed her on her planner Instagram, she does have like an Instagram that is like non-planner related. So I will link it down below. I don't think it's private, but like it might be. So we'll see. I'll double check before I put it on there. So anyways, this was the week of her birthday. Her birthday was on Sunday, just so I decided let's use a really cute kit. There was a need for this, and also I thought it was cute that on Sunday I put in the Prince Eric box because again, Jessica loves love. And then on the inside, which I didn't plan, but I thought it was cute that I used the makeup box because Jessica and I actually met through beauty blogging. Yeah, the girl who wears makeup like twice a year, me. Yeah, I used to beauty blog. I wasn't great at it, nor was I really good at makeup or anything like that, but it was what we call a hobby. So that's how I met Jessica, which is crazy. Like, no other connection at all, just met through beauty blogging. So I'll always remember that. So I went ahead and put in that it was 7 weeks. I did use the neutral colorway from the Once More With Love sheet for this spread because the orange didn't really match. And I think it looks super cute. On Monday, I put that I gave Theo a bath. I think that he like pooped out this day. TMI maybe, but like I have a baby, guys. And he was like so sad about it. I think it was like as soon as he woke up, and he was just like, he's like a kid who needs a couple minutes when he wakes up. So he was not thrilled. Oh wait, I thought I was doing day by day, but I guess I'm still putting on overlays. And I think I have this at the wrong speed possibly. Whatever. To go in and fix it would just take way too long. And it's already like thought about what it's doing. So we're just going to let it go with it. So whenever I do my videos, I have the like flip through in the beginning as normal speed. I have my base as 1000 speed, so 10 times. I have my planning at 2 times speed, and then the end is at normal speed. So in case you were wondering, I do feel like the base is like a little fast, but also like I do the same thing every single week, and also like finding something to talk through. If I made it any slower, I probably would just do music, which I don't think would be terrible, but you know, this is just what's going on currently. I actually went and planned out all of like if I put up a video every single day, well, 5 days a week, the month of June, and then I go back to my every three videos a week in August, I should be caught up with Plan With Me's the second week of August, I think, because there's a couple other videos that I want to put in as well. And I actually only have 4 spreads to be caught up. It's just I need to do voiceovers for all of them, and that's kind of the time consuming part because you have to do the voiceover, and then you have to, I mean, the voiceover is it's at one step, and then the other steps I would have to do if I did a voiceover or not, which I had to export it, and then I condense it. I think that's what it's called, or compress it. So that it uploads faster to YouTube. It all works easier that way. So those are the more time well, actually, but I mean, filming in general is like an hour and a half per spread, if not more, especially like pulling stuff. But yeah, I hope to be caught up by the second week of August, which would be really awesome. And then I don't have to film like one Plan With Me a week. Right now I'm trying to do like 2 a day when I'm like have enough energy. So let's get into the week. So I said I gave Theo a bath, and then Nick had a doctor's appointment this day, and then a gift from Kane came, and it like gave me a heart attack because I had no idea what it was. And it was like one of those boxes. I'm sure you've seen them on like Facebook ads. I've been seeing them since then, but I've never saw them prior to it. I need a drink. I just feel like I'm not burpy all day, and then as soon as I sit down to do a voiceover and actually talk, Oh, I love water. Okay, so it was one of those boxes that when you open up, like butterflies fly out, and they're like not real ones, but they're like paper ones that are like wound up so that they fly. And I literally almost had a heart attack. I like threw it basically because I was like, what is this? And you really never know with Kane. So it was super cute, but I almost had a heart attack, but it was super cute. And then I like rewound up some of the butterflies and did it to Bennett, and he was like not scared or impressed at all. So I opened that, and then I cuddled in bed with Nick and watched Riverdale. I think the next night I got fully caught up on Riverdale, and I don't think it comes back till like August, but I don't know like when they're going to end it. I do feel like I'm kind of in the situation I was with Pretty Little Liars, where I'm like, I want to finish it. I learned with Pretty Little Liars that if I don't like a show, to not watch it anymore. And I feel like Riverdale is on the cusp of that. I have stopped watching so many shows. After watching one or more seasons, I stopped watching The Walking Dead. I stopped watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I stopped watching The Good Place. I stopped watching, I don't know, I feel like there's more. American Horror Story, which I feel like you can stop watching that. It's not like a big deal. There's plenty of shows. Better Call Saul. I've stopped watching all of those because I just like didn't care and wasn't interested. But Riverdale's like on the cusp of like, I kind of like it still, but then sometimes I get irritated. So I'm just like holding on and seeing what happens. Then on Tuesday, we had a Target pickup. Basically my life now, I feel like I wasn't like this before, you know, in 2019. 2020 changed me in that I love Target pickup and I love Amazon Fresh. I really don't like grocery shopping. I like it. It's kind of like going to Walmart. I like going to Walmart like once every 6 months or so, and like around Christmas to see like what's new, but otherwise I just don't care. So this was like our second HEB date that we went on, and I think it was our last because I was just like, I don't care about going to the grocery store. Let me just order my stuff on Amazon Fresh. Y'all, I made the best chicken noodle soup tonight, by the way. Normally when I make chicken noodle soup, I always make it in the Instapot because like I just don't have time for it any other way. And I use chicken thighs instead of chicken breast, which I feel like a lot of people recommend to do that, but I always was like, nah. Anyways, Amazon Fresh was actually out of chicken breast, so I got chicken thighs, and oh my god, was it so much better. I'm converted. Chicken thighs are the way to go with chicken noodle soup. It was so good. Then I went to work and I talked with Kirsten, so I put that little like sticker there because that's just me and Kirsten yip yapping, because that's what we do when we're both at work at the same time. It's like an hour, especially when Nick's there. He's like, you could tell he's like ready to go because he's like standing by the door with the keys and anything else he needs to hold. And he's like, okay. And me and Kirsten are just like, yap, 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 yap. Oh, we're getting ready to go. Oh, let me tell you, yap, 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 yap. That's just the way it goes. And then cuddled in bed, watched Riverdale, The Good Doctor, and then this Netflix chef show. I think it's called, I put it down. I like was Googling it here. It was called like The Chef Show, I think. It was interesting. I watched the episode with, we watched a couple episodes. There was the one with Milk Bar, which I still think Milk Bar ice cream is disgusting. Their cookies are like good, and also they're like, I think they call it, it's the pie. I don't remember what they call it though. It's like trash pie, or I don't remember, but it's so good. It's like butter basically, just like a butter pie with like butter in it. It's so good. But I watched that one, and then we watched, I think, 2 other ones, but I couldn't tell you. It was a while ago. This was when I was just like pretty much like dead in bed. I did not move. I just wanted to stay in bed basically all day. I feel like I was probably this lazy whenever I was pregnant with Bennett. I was not this lazy at all whenever I was pregnant with Theo. I feel like when I was pregnant with Theo, I barely rested at all because Bennett was like so high maintenance. I feel like, and he was like a 2-person job at that age. But Nick is like a powerhouse, and I just was like in bed basically for weeks and weeks and weeks, and like worked when I had to, like on the computer and stuff, but I was just like not feeling it. I just did the bare minimum basically. And like we ate out all the time, and I'm so over that. Basically now I'm like cooking 3 meals a day. I spend like 2 hours cooking, and I love cooking. Like I love it. I love it. There's nothing more relaxing to me than cooking. There's nothing. It's like my hobby, basically. It just makes me happy. Nick was talking to me about it tonight. He's like, you're just so like peaceful when you cook. And I'm like, yeah, I just love it. Anyways, on Wednesday, I went and got my nails done. I don't remember which time this was, but I went and got my nails done this day. And then I did run to Walmart. I think Nick needed something. So I went to pick it up. I think he needed like coffee creamer. He's like obsessed with he actually just started a different one to like try something new. He was obsessed with this like nitro. It looks like a whipped cream container. But it was like nitro something, I think. And Walmart's like basically the only place that carries it that we've found. So I usually buy like 3 of them because they also last a while. And he just ran out of what he had, and we weren't like going to Walmart for any reason. So he's trying a new one currently, but I think that's probably what it was. And then it was my 6-year bundle day in sale situation, which went over really well. So I was really excited about that. I had been working on that for a long time. I actually needed to think of it. No, that's 7-year. 7-year. Nick put 6-year in. I put 7-year in. I caught it as I was planning, but yeah, 7 years. I need to start thinking of a theme for next year because like it's coming up on my like mood board list. Y'all, there's like so much custom art done. I'm actually like, I'm waiting. Well, I will be waiting on January mystery this month, right? Yeah, it's July 1st. I think I'm going to get January mystery this month, which is crazy. Also, Bennett's birthday, I think I'm going to have Jess do this month. It's crazy. Then I gave the boys a bath. I took a bath with Nick. We went to bed early, and then both Bennett and Theo woke up in the middle of the night this night. I don't remember if it was raining or something like that, but it was a real trash show of a night. And I think Nick ended up actually sleeping with Bennett possibly this night because Bennett was just not having it. And it was like I waited up because I was like, oh, Nick will be back in bed, and I didn't want to like fall asleep and then him wake me up by coming back to bed. And I waited up for like an hour, and I was like, he's not coming back, is he? And then he ended up sleeping with Bennett. Then I put in that I was up early and that I just cuddled in bed because I was just, that's basically like a lot of the weeks in the future, you're going to notice that like sometimes McDonald's for breakfast, which for a while I was getting a hash brown from McDonald's for breakfast, and it would like be very settling, a little on the oily side, but like I wouldn't feel super sick. And sometimes McDonald's will get a 3rd box, and that's when you know like I did nothing at all besides the necessities to live, and that was kind of it. Then I played with the boys for a little bit, and I binge watched Dead to Me. It was good. It wasn't as good as the first season, but I do like the show, and I'm assuming there'll be more seasons, so I will continue to watch it. It's on Netflix. I feel like it's pretty easy to watch, and I like it, so I watched the whole entire season. I think I did. I might have watched an episode the next night, but I didn't put it in, so there's that. Then on Friday, Bennett wanted to go to Nick's parents, so Nick took him there, and then I napped and played with Theo for a while. Then we went over to Nick's parents for dinner, obviously, because we also had to pick Bennett up, and we made pizzas. Well, Nick's dad like made the dough, and then we like assembled pizzas, and that was really fun. I used to do that a lot with Bennett. I think it was before Theo was born, or maybe whenever Theo was like really little. And Bennett always loved it. I got the like pizza crust from Imperfect Foods when I used to be subscribed to that, and I am not subscribed to that anymore. But yeah, it was a really fun activity, and he liked doing it again. The pizza was like good. It wasn't my favorite in the entire world, but it was good for like homemade pizza. Then we played with the boys. We got our nugget in. So the nugget is like this like foam couch thing that like you can make into forts basically. We had ordered it like forever ago, and it's apparently like a real like elusive thing that's like hard to get, and people are selling them on eBay for like hundreds of dollars more just because it takes so long to get one. So we ordered one, I think, whenever, we might have ordered it in February actually. And it just came in this day, so we were really excited about that. Then I laid in bed some more because that's just what I do, or what I did. And then I wanted a milkshake, so Nick got a milkshake from the Yard. I think that's what it's called. Yard milkshake. Yeah. He got one from there, and then we watched 90 Day Happily Ever After. Whew, I'm out of breath. I need a drink. So good. I hate this cup has like a built-in straw, so it makes that weird, listen, like a suction noise. Sometimes it's really loud, especially when I drink it at night and I drink drink a lot, and then it just like makes the suction noise, and Nick like rustles, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But I just recently bought a new, like, it's not a Hydro Flask, but it's like the Target version, and I forgot how much I love these because I put ice in it, and it's good for like 2 days of ice, and the drink's like so cold, because there's nothing worse for me than a lukewarm water bottle. Ugh. But I miss it so much, and I'm so happy to like have that. And I drink so much more water whenever I have like, what are these called? Like an insulated cold cup thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Yeti ones and like the Hydro Flask ones are like the same as like the Target ones. They like this, I'll put ice in it, and it's literally good for 2 days. So I feel like if you want one and you don't want to spend the money on an expensive one, just like go to Target. And I think they also have ones on like Amazon for pretty inexpensive. Bennett has like an actual Hydro Flask, and I think I might have a Yeti somewhere, but the Target ones work just as well. And I think they're amazing, especially if you work outside. I feel like this would be like a great thing to have, or if you're just like a person like me who loves cold drinks and you just want to put some ice cubes and have them last 2 days, this is the way to go. So good. So on Saturday, I slept in a little, and then Nick's parents came over, and Theo was super cranky. For dinner, we had Katz's Deli and pierogies. So basically, I feel like once a year we order Katz's Deli, and that's from New York. It's like a famous deli. I don't even know, is it like, I don't know what kind of food it is. We usually get like corned beef and like, what else do we even get? Is that all we get? Katz's Deli. What is it technically? A Jewish deli. A Jewish deli. Legendary pastrami, corned beef, available ship, blah, blah, blah. So yummy. What? Oh, that's in 2016. That's not right. Anyways, so we ordered that, and we had that in pierogies. I was going to make, we might have tried a new brand of pierogies. It was so crazy. So this week, whenever we went to H-E-B, I love pierogies. If you've never had a pierogi, you need to find some. They're so good. I've been eating them since I was like a child. I feel like living in Pennsylvania, they're like on the menu everywhere. And we always get the Mrs. T's because that's basically like all we could ever find at like Walmart, and sometimes Target will have them. We found them at Target. They usually are with like raviolis, which I'm like, okay. But H-E-B has freezer aisles, right? And one of the like doors is like Jewish, Polish kind of mixture of stuff. And they had all like, I think 3 different brands of pierogies, and each brand had like multiple choices. And I like literally freaked out, and I was like, Nick had went to go find something else, and I was like running around trying to find him holding all these pierogies, and I'm like, babe, look at all these pierogies. They had ones with like sauerkraut in them. They had like regular cheese ones, onion. They had like one with meat in it. I don't think we got that one because we just got like, we ended up getting, I think, one from every brand to try. Pierogies just make me so happy. Sauteed with like onions and butter. Oh, so good. And the boys love them too, so it's just like a win-win. And then I went to bed early. But like, I just love pierogies so much. So much, so much. They're just so good. Let me know If you guys actually, and you guys make homemade pierogies and want to like share like what recipe you guys like to use, that's something I would love to like be able to do. So let me know. That's probably my next thing. It was deviled eggs for a while. I wanted to like, you know, hone in and master my skill, but now I want to make pierogies. That'd be so good. Okay. Then on Sunday, it was Jessica's birthday, so I went ahead and put that in. And then I slept in and I decided to clean out the guest bedroom this day. It was kind of becoming a catch-all for like all of our crap that like we didn't want to put away. We would just put in the guest bedroom. So I went through all of that and put everything away that I could. And then everything that didn't have a place, I like put in the like large closet and like organized it. So it's not just thrown in there. It's like mostly organized. So I felt like pretty accomplished this day. And I feel like I did too much this day and then did not feel good the next day. Basically, that was what happened for like 6 to 8 weeks is I would get like a random spurt of energy and do so much and go, go, go. And then I would regret it for like 2 days and be so down for the count. So, but now I'm good. I feel better. I just have like a lot of like indigestion, heartburn, like it's all there. And then hung out with Theo for a while. The boys took a bath, and then I decided to clean the patio. See, this is what I'm saying. I like went hard. I like took all of the toys out. I like pressure washed them basically, cleaned them with like actual like cleaner, and was just going hard. And I like swept the porch and then like hosed off any of the nasty stuff. Like it was a go hard clean day for me. And yeah, it was not a good choice, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So then I put in like an LOL moment. I'm not going to go into what it was, but it had to do with Nick and and then I put in 90 Day Happily Ever After. And then also, so whenever I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, there was a dead scorpion in the toilet. Ugh. We found one other dead scorpion like since then. Well, it was actually pretty close in timing to that, but we do have like bug sprayers come and stuff like that. But I mean, I would way rather cockroaches. Both are very common like in my area and in Texas in general. But scorpions obviously are like more dangerous than cockroaches. So I just like, if anybody wants to like send me bugs, just send me like cockroaches, not scorpions. So that like totally freaked me out. But that's everything for this week. I hope you guys like this week's video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!